Welcome to r/leopardsatemyface, where entitled MAGAs get what they deserve. Mr. President, this is not what I voted for. Now, what are the bets are that it is in fact going to be something that they voted for? Probably more likely than you think. I did my shopping for Thanksgiving dinner this week, and went back to my Kroger app to pull up my receipt for the exact same dinner last Thanksgiving. Total in 2024, $261. Total in 2025, $312. Mr. President, this is not what I voted for. Wow, voting for the guy whose whole financial plan is a sign saying Trump equals low prices turns out to be a snake oil salesman? Shocker. Actually, it is. You were just too stupid to realize that. Yeah, pretty much. Folks act so shocked when the consequences arrive exactly as advertised. Whoa. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that when liars lie, they're lying. What? These people voted only thinking about the abortion rights or some other single issue and didn't realize that their vote is for everything the candidate is saying. Maybe this is a cautionary tale showing us that maybe we should vote for the candidate that's the best for the people as opposed to your own self-centric, bigoted beliefs. Nah, these people just vote for Trump again. I spoke with a co-worker today who complained about how her and her husband's marketplace insurance was about $80 a month. And then they received a letter saying that it's increasing to $800 a month. I replied that the current administration wants to dismantle the ACA. She responded, I voted for Trump. I didn't vote for this. Kamala would have been worse. I can't believe I had this conversation in real life. Wait, so if Kamala would have been worse, then why the fuck are you complaining? See, you don't understand. They probably know deep down that, yeah, it wouldn't have been the case if they didn't vote for the multi-billionaire narcissist. But they can't admit it because they themselves are equally as narcissistic. I wanted to ask her how she thinks Kamala would have been worse, but I just kinda ducked out and left. Well, here's the thing, you wouldn't have gotten an answer, because it's just cope. Well, it's always, but Kamala would have been worse. Why would she have been worse? She's woke. No, not even that. Because she's got too much melanin and other equally invalid reasons. President Trump, I voted for you, but I'm disappointed in you. And he doesn't give a shit. He just sees you as another mindless drone who's gonna vote for him again, regardless of what he does to you. You did as you said and secured the border, sending the illegals back. Yay, they're violating human rights and abducting people without due process. Wow. They're welcome if they come here the legal way. That is about the only thing that I'm happy about. The price of gas is a joke. Up and down weekly. And don't get me started on the price of food. My grocery bill's doubled. Maybe all the propaganda telling these idiots that, quote, illegals equals the country being a worse place, maybe wasn't true? And maybe it was the multi-billionaires that hoard unfathomable amounts of wealth might actually be the reason why so many countries are so impoverished? You know, because their 1% holds a vast majority of the wealth? No, of course not. It's definitely just some random people who are just trying to make a better life for themselves, and contributing to the economy. What is going on? My husband and I have worked hard, and feel like we cannot even enjoy our retirement. Our power bill is doubled. Something has to give. My retirement years should not be full of stress. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican politician, you all suck. I mean, it wasn't as bad when the Democrats were in. But, of course, you can't just blame the Republicans. You know, if the Republicans have done it, it must also be the Democrats' fault. I have lost all my faith in politicians. Or maybe you could put some of the blame on yourself for voting basically just for your own bigoted beliefs, and then finding out that it might not have been the best idea. Lost faith in all politicians. But we all know what her vote is come midterms. Of course, Republicans at least have the decency to hurt people, unlike those un-Christian-like Democrats, who don't want people to suffer needlessly. Well, Obama wanted me to be able to see a doctor. That bastard. Hey chat, if you guys enjoy this gay guy reading stuff, and want to see more, you should totally like, subscribe and share, cause it helps a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching, and back to the video. I picked up numerous needed items from the stores today. The prices went up again. Are these guys starting to realize that maybe voting based off of Fox Entertainment News may not have been the best idea? No, this is somehow Biden's fault. I'm getting disgusted. Trump is all about greed now. Oh no, the multi-billionaire whose entire personality is covering shit in tacky gold and pretending that he's some sort of Roman emperor is greedy. Whoa, who could have seen this coming? And before the holidays too. I was even talking to one of the cashiers about this, and she compared her Thanksgiving dinner from 2024 to 2025. She literally paid $57 more for exactly the same things. She said she is very basic and always buys the same items, and she did that. That is horrible. $57 more for one frickin' meal? This is not what I voted for. Actually, it is, whether you'd like to realize it or not. You voted for some senile, stupid old man who is not a politician. He's a billionaire. All he cares about is his own personal wallet. And I wonder, is this user, by any chance, clouded by their own bigoted beliefs? Yeah, they are. Do you support Donald Trump banning Medicaid from paying for transgender surgeries for minors? This person lost the plot. Medicaid doesn't pay for shit. It sure as hell isn't paying for gender reassignment surgery for minors. What the actual fuck is wrong with these people? Well, to be fair, they voluntarily gave up their capacity for independent thought a long time ago. Suppose it that they even had any to begin with. I would love to take the time to deprogram the MAGAs, like we tried with the Nazis post-World War II. But I doubt there is enough time for that in the face of the impending climate apocalypse. The same climate apocalypse that many of the MAGA helped to vote into reality, despite decades of data showing them otherwise. MAGA. Destroying literally everything around them, and then going la 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 la, I can't hear you, when their stupidity comes to bite them in the backside. As a gay man, I hope to have a husband and children one day. I intend to raise them as God-fearing Christians, responsible citizens, and believers in America First values. Some people within my political coalition take issue with that. I don't care. Yes, supporting the political party that is anti-everything you are. Homophobic, bigoted, pieces of shit, who want you either back in the closet or not existing. And you feel like you can not just reason, but be on their side. Siding with the oppressors doesn't mean you stop getting oppressed. Absolutely disgusting. Leave children out of your self-abuse rituals. Yeah, sounds about right. Whoa, the right are bigoted pieces of shit? Oh, that's news to me. Gay conservatives when the "we wanna fucking kill you" party wants to fucking kill them. Lol. Hey, America First is and was a Nazi slogan. And hey, guess what your buddies thought of gay men? We've all seen the photo of the banner at the Binghamton KKK rally. They know what it is. As a resident of Binghamton, I'm deeply saddened by our history. And to think we just keep voting for the same party over and over. Ah yes, they aren't helping me, but they aren't helping them either style of voting.